What's up, Asians? It's D Werewolf Gaming, and I'm back again with another video that I'm excited to show you guys. Overall, guys, this build isn't anything new, but I do enjoy using this build, especially during the Golden Bullet event. It shines even more, guys. As you can see in my hand right now, I'm using the Pestilence LMG. This gun is a beast, guys. Even without the Golden Bullet event taking place, it is just an amazing gun. The setup that I'm using today, guys, is designed to even clear out these rooms even faster. You will take out these enemies a lot quicker. On top of that, guys, you'll see when we go over the build breakdown, this is a great build to use to farm for those stars, guys, during the time period while the golden event is taking place. But overall, the Pestilence is just amazing LMG anyway, so even when the golden bullet isn't taking place, it's just a great gun for crowd control, in my opinion, guys. Take those enemies out pretty quickly. With that being said, I do want to give a big thank you to everyone that continues to support me on the channel, especially those who always have something positive to say, guys. Really appreciate it. And those who always take time to give a thumbs up as well. It really does help to push the content. As usual, like always, I'm going to let you finish watching the rest of the gameplay of showing this build in action. Then we will go over the build that I'm using. After that, we will finish taking out the rest of this mission.
I repeat, the compound is all clear.
That can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
Like I say, the starter show in this build, guys, is the Pestilence LMG. It's an amazing LMG. You can get it pretty easily, guys. Drops very frequently in the dark zone, but I believe you can even get it in the open world caches as well. All right, as you can see, I do have a total damage of 130.41k. RPM is 935 with 100 in the magazine. Headshot damage is 85% with optimal range being 35. I do have it fully maxed out on expertise of 30, guys, but during this event, it doesn't really make a difference because the Golden Bullet event basically boosts up your damage. Core attributes are fully maxed out as well, and the accuracy and stability is very poor in this gun with a horrible reload time of 4.13 seconds. It's very slow, but what really stands out is the talent. That's what we're really going for. It's called Plague of the Outcast. Hits apply debuff, dealing 100% weapon damage over 10 seconds. This stacks up to 50 times. Whenever an enemy dies with this debuff, 100% of the stacks are transferred to the nearby enemy within 25 meters. All right, the mods that come in this gun is 10% increase in rate of fire, 10% stability, 10% and 10% accuracy. Overall, this is an amazing weapon, guys. Really enjoy using this weapon. All right, for the second here, I did have the Lexington equipped, but you will see in the gameplay, guys, won't really use it much. It is fully maxed out. Just want to point out, guys, you will be able to get your hands on this weapon. The Lexington on August 19th, that's great. All right, so for the mask, we did go to Coyote's mask. It comes with a core attribute being a weapon damage core, and the middle attributes we're going for critical hit chance or critical hit damage. The talent is what really stands out. It's called Pack Instincts. You and all allies gain a bonus based on the distance of the last enemy you hit. So from 0 to 15 meters, you gain plus 25% critical hit damage. 15 to 25 meters, you're getting 10% critical hit chance and 10% critical hit damage as well. 25 meters plus, you're getting 25% increase in critical hit chance. All right, for the chest piece, guys, we did go with a 3-piece Langmo set, which gives you plus 20% increase in explosive resistance, plus 20% skill health, and 30% increase in LMG damage, which is primarily going for that LMG damage. For the core attribute, I did have an armor core. And the middle attributes was going for critical hit chance or critical hit damage. The talent that did roll on this chest is called Abilirate, and critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 10 seconds. This stacks up to 20 times. To get up to 20 stacks, you have 20% increase in weapon damage. All right, another talent you could have used, guys, that I do use from time to time is the glass cannon talent. And basically all damage you deal is amplified by 25%, but keep in mind, all damage you take is also amplified by 50%. So I go kind of back and forth, depending on what kind of mood I am when I'm playing with this build, but overall, both are great options. For the second piece of the Langmo, it was the holster as well. We did have a weapon core for the core attribute, with the attributes going for critical hit chance and critical hit damage. For the knee pads, guys, it is the name one-piece chest Seska set, which gives you 8% increase in critical hit chance, and that is called the turmoil knee pads. The core attributes comes with a weapon core with critical hit chance and critical hit damage attributes. The talent is what we really was going for. It's called Bewildered, and when dealing weapon damage to an enemy, 50% of the damage will be dealt to another enemy within 30 meters. Instead, when there are no enemies nearby, you deal normal damage. This does not apply to armor plates. And again, guys, you will be able to acquire this item on August the 19th as well, playing through the Stretch Goals event. All right, for the gloves, we did go over the Contractor's gloves. It is the name piece of the Petrov set, which gives you 10% increase in LMG damage. I do got a for the core attribute being an armor core, and it comes with that 8% damage to armor automatically, and we did have a 6% critical hit chance attribute. All right, guys, I did want to mention, if you don't have the turmoil knee pads, I know many of you guys they don't, especially if you're new, you could easily just use the Fox Players knee pads, and what that does is it gives you 8% increase in damage to target out of cover, so that's just more damage, guys. So this is what I would use if I did not have the turmoil knee pads. All right, for the backpack, it is the name version of the Lingmo set. It's called the Backbone, just amazing backpack, guys. But the core attribute, I do have a weapon damage core rolled up there with the attributes, was going for critical hit chance and critical hit damage talent. It's called Perfectly Unstoppable Force. Killing an enemy increases total weapon damage by 7% for 15 seconds. This stacks up to 5 times all your 5 stacks, guys. You'd be at the 35% increase in weapon damage. All right, grenade kills adds 2 stacks, guys, but we don't really use our grenades, so that we won't really worry about that perk. But that 35% increase in damage is what we was really going for. All right, guys, for the skills, I did go with the Revival Hive just in case I did go down, and I did use the Striker Drone to draw a little bit of aggro, guys. But I always use whatever skills you prefer. Let's take a look at the weapon stats. As you can see, with the Pestilence, they have 6% critical hit chance with 129% critical hit damage, with a headshot damage of 85%, and the armor damage right there 14%. All right, and with the Lexington, again, critical hit chance of 60% with 139% critical hit damage, with a headshot damage of 75%. All right, let's take a look at the armor. This build was pretty squishy, guys, so you do want to remain in cover. Had right there 1,119,304 armor with 111,930 armor on the kill. Didn't have any armor regeneration whatsoever on this build. All right, so let's take a look at the weapon, the class specialization. For this build, guys, I do think the gunner is best in slot, but always go G prefer. Every third reload is 50% faster. All right, armor kits repair 100% your armor and grants 30% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Killing the enemy also grants 10% armor back, and you will have access to the Banshee Pulse, which launches a forked arc of pulse energy that disorients enemies caught in the wave, and it also penetrates through cover as well. All right, one thing to keep in mind is you do generate 10% of your ammo capacity every 60 seconds, and party members will get 5% of that, and your rate of fire is increased by 5% on kills for 5 seconds. Just great. Don't forget to equip the correct weapon element to get your 15% increase in weapon damage. And one last thing I do want to point out, you will have access to this pouch, the large pouch, which will be able to increase your capacity of your LMGs by 50%. So overall, just amazing, guys, but always go whatever specialization you prefer. All right, guys, if you like the build, let's give it a thumbs up. Thank you for your valued time and continued support as always, guys. Really appreciate each and every one of you. All right, I'll stick around for the rest of the gameplay. I'm just going to finish up the rest of this mission just to show you this build, guys. Very powerful, really easy way to rack up those stars in the Golden Bullet event. All right, beware wolf out.
Intrusives have turned the memorial into a base. There's an area beneath you with increased... Received. Golden bullet. Phoenix Isaac pulled upstairs. We can lock that tunnel door from the control here. That should keep them from able to transport those orders locally. Go on and head back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial. Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sun's infrastructure. We compensated